to make this video back at the beginning of the month. Preferably would have done it on the first of the month, but since I was still in my YouTube hiatus at that point, didn't get around to making it then, and only just now, today, decided to do it. So anyway, this vlog is about NaNoWriMo. For those of you who don't know what NaNoWriMo is and aren't nerds like I am, NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month. So, yeah. Yes, I have a sweatshirt with it. I have 3, actually, and 2 t-shirts, so, yeah. This is my either 8th or 9th year doing NaNoWriMo. For sure have done 8, may possibly have done 9, because I can't remember for sure if the first time I did NaNoWriMo was 2006 or 2007, because I feel like the first year I did it, I didn't actually make an account on the site, because I didn't want that kind of commitment, but yeah, I can't remember for positive if that was 2006 or 2007, so because I know for sure I participated in 2007, I can say that I've definitely done 8 years of it, possibly have done 9. So anyway, like I was saying, I've been a long time veteran of NaNoWriMo. That said, for all the years that I've participated, and I've even done a few of the camp NaNoWriMos too, I've only actually hit the 50,000 mark twice. I suppose I should backpedal a little bit. For those who are unfamiliar with NaNoWriMo, in addition to it being National Novel Writing Month, the whole goal of National Novel Writing Month is to write 50,000 words in 1 month, 30 days, the month of November. It's an annual thing every year, and it may not sound like that much, but if you actually try to write 50,000 words in a month, that is a lot of fucking writing. Like, let me be the first one to tell you, and I am a super wordy person, and I write the way that I talk, so, yeah, everything gets long and drawn out, and yet, I've still only managed to pull off the 50K mark twice. I think it's the whole pressure thing of knowing that I have to do it in a set time frame, and trying to keep to a strict schedule of, I have to hit this benchmark every single day, otherwise, game over in as far as my mind goes, because I feel like if I fall too far behind, what's the point? I'm never gonna catch back up, and I end up shooting myself in the foot every single time, practically, because of this. Because if you break it down by the numbers, you should be writing approximately 1,667 words per day to actually hit 50,000 words by the end of the month. You can write more than that, but if you write less than that, you probably will not hit 50,000. So, that benchmark ultimately isn't that much to write, and if you know what you're writing going into it, it really isn't that hard. My problem is that I usually go fly by the seat of my pants and don't plan anything going into it. I'm just like, I'll come up with something off the top of my head without any preparation whatsoever, not even a plot idea. I am just gonna run with it and make it work and see where it takes me, and since I've only actually hit 50K twice, we can see how not well that goes for me year after year. Again, for those who aren't familiar with it, you can write anything you want as long as you hit 50,000, and as long as you're not, like, sitting there just typing random words. You can't do that, that's cheating. But you can write any genre. It doesn't even have to be, like, a story novel. You can write, like, an autobiography if you wanted to. I've never done that, just saying. But I know people who have. You could write a biography. You could write a gamer's guide to something. You could write pretty much anything you damn well please, as long as it comes out to 50,000 words by the end of the month. That is the goal. If you do something that's not technically a novel, but it's still technically a book, you're then referred to as a NaNoRebel, but you're still absolutely in the running nonetheless. So, there's no, like, prize, well, there's kind of prizes, they're like digital prizes, but for hitting 50,000, so, I mean, ultimately, it's kind of just for bragging rights that people do it. I'm just that much of a nerd and enjoy writing that much to where I put myself through this insanity every single year, time and time again, even though everybody's like, all you do is stress yourself out over this every single year. Why do you put yourself through it? I'm a masochist, and because it's fun, so I don't know what else to tell you, but yeah, that. So this year, I mean, it seems like whenever I don't have a concrete idea in mind going into it, the old mainstay that I fall back on time and time again is I fall back on fan fiction. Every time. This is why I never show it to anybody afterwards, because I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep that to myself, yeah. And since I didn't have any plans whatsoever, I actually was considering skipping it this year and then decided at the last second, no, fuck that. I've been doing this for this many years, I'm not skipping it. Even if I fail miserably, I can say I at least tried for a little bit before bailing. But, yeah, so didn't even hit the benchmark on the first day, and then fell further and further behind, and by like day 10, I'd only gotten like less than 2,000 words written. I think it was like 1,000 something, and I was just like, that's just pitiful. Okay, this is not working, and I decided this year I was gonna do something crazy. Delete it all, start over, completely different project, and yeah. And decided to write something that wasn't fanfiction. It's technically NaNoWriMo territory, but yeah. Probably won't finish it by the end of November, but I probably will finish it, period, which for me is a big deal, because usually I'll start writing something and then never finish it, ever. So, yeah, that. So, yeah. Because there's a certain person who stalks these videos. I'm not going too into the details of it, because otherwise I know damn well she'll find it somewhere. So anyway, yeah. But anyway, within like 2 or 3 days of restarting this project over again, I already had like 9,000 words written. I was like, okay, this is going miles better than the other one. So like I said, probably still won't hit 50,000, but at least I'm having fun writing it. And I could probably actually get away with putting this one on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing when it's done, because it's not fanfiction, so ha, I win. But, because anything for a quick buck, I swear. But anyway, yeah, that. But the 2 times that I actually hit the 50,000, ironically, one of them, I swear, like, I think I just challenged myself to see, is it possible to write 50,000 words of smut? And then I did. Never showed it to anybody, never going to show it to anybody, but just was kind of proving it could be done. This was shortly before 50 Shades of Grey came out, and apparently somebody basically stole my idea and then made $1 gazillion off of it. Bitches. But, and then the other time that I hit it, gosh, what was it that I wrote that time? That one was fanfiction, okay. So, yeah. Can't really show that to anyone either. It's not really presentable, so there's that. Yeah. I'm a total loser. And yet, when you, click the drop-down box for the genres on the NaNoWriMo website, fanfiction is a genre, so for anyone who's going, oh, that's not real writing, yeah, fuck you. According to the NaNoWriMo website, it is real writing, so, anyway, yeah, that. So, how many of you guys do NaNoWriMo, or chose this to be the first year, or you're intrigued by it and want to do it, but you haven't done it yet, or you've done it and you've totally won, be it once, be it every time, be it a bunch of times? I want to hear about it. Tell me about it in the comments, because I'm a nerd and I like to connect with other nerds, so, yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of babbling at this point, but, yeah. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this at this point, other than I think it's a really fun project that I wish more people partook in every year. A lot of my friends used to, and then just life happened. They grew up and no longer had time to do it. It seems like, depending on how solid of an idea you have in mind for it, it may not even take you that much time daily to write the necessary words daily. Like, when I restarted this project, I was hitting the benchmark within, like, 2 or 3 hours. Most people can find 2 or 3 hours. You might have to, like, skimp out on doing something else recreationally that you would do otherwise, but it's a matter of, if you want to write bad enough, you will carve out the time to do it. Otherwise, it's just going to be excuses every time. That is something that I found not just with NaNoWriMo, but with writing in general. So, yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I really wanted to say with this video other than wanting to know how many of my followers and subscribers actually are fellow NaNoWriMoers, and if so, you want to connect on the website, because I'll totally friend you guys if anybody wants to. Just leave your screen name in the comments and I'll add you. But anyway, yeah. Anything at all about the topic of NaNoWriMo or writing or anything, feel free to comment it down below, because I'd love to hear about it. So anyway, till next time.